What is going on, everybody in Mask Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a speed test between the Moto E for 2020 and the Galaxy A10e. Which one of these devices is going to win? Let's find out. So, Mask Squad, as we said in the intro of this video here, this is going to be a speed test between the Moto E 2020 and the Galaxy A10e. Now, just like all my other speed test videos here, I wanted to start things off discussing the specifications on paper to see which device can get the first W. So, Mask Squad, here we are with the Moto E for 2020. We're going to have the Snapdragon 632 inside of this device. Although it says 636, it is the 632. It's going to be an octa-core chipset that is clocked at 1.8 gigahertz. And for the GPU, it's going to be the Adreno 506. Now, this variant of the device is going to be 2 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. And out of the box, this device is going to be running Android 10 with security patch of October 1st, 2020. Now, with the Galaxy A10e here, we're going to have the Exynos processor inside of this device. According to TPU-Z, it's going to be the Exynos 7885, which has 8 cores as well. It's going to be 2 cores that are clocked at 1.56 gigahertz, and the other 6 are clocked at 1.35. And for the GPU, it says it's going to be the Mali G71. Now, this device is going to have 2 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. And out of the box, you're going to be running Android 9 with security patch of December 1st, 2020. So, Mask Squad, as you saw there with the specifications on paper here, these devices are fairly spec the same, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to the Moto E 2020 here. The Moto E for 2020 is running Android 10. So, on paper, Android 10 is better than Android 9. So as of right now, the Moto E has a score of 1 and the Galaxy A10e has a score of 0. Let's get to the next part of the speed test. So, Mask Squad, here we are with the next round of the speed test here. It's going to be the application open and RAM management test, in which we open up the same applications on both devices to see which one opens it first. And then afterwards, we test the RAM to see which device can hold those applications better in the background. So to get things started here, we're going to start with the Play Store. That goes to the Moto E 2020. Next application we're going to open up here is YouTube. That goes to the Galaxy A10e. Next application we're going to open up here is Amazon. That goes to the Galaxy A10e. Next application we're going to open up here is Best Buy. That goes to the Galaxy A10e. Next application we're going to open up here is Facebook. That goes to the Moto E. Next application we're going to open up here is Instagram. That goes to the Moto E 2020. And the final application we're going to open up here is Spotify. That goes to the Moto E. So, Mask Squad, as you saw there, the application open part of the test here was back and forth between both devices. Now let's test the RAM. Play Store. A refresh on both. YouTube. A refresh on both. Amazon. A refresh on both. Best Buy. Held by both. Facebook. Held by the A10e. Instagram. Held by both. And last but not least here is Spotify. I'm going to give that to the A10e. So, Mask Squad, there we are with the second round of the speed test here, the application open and RAM management test. I'm going to have to give that to the Galaxy A10e because both devices were going back and forth when it came to the opening part. And when it came to the RAM management, I believe the A10e held more applications better than the Moto E. So as of right now, the score is going to be 1 for the Moto E and 1 for the Galaxy A10e. So let's get to the next part of the speed test here and see which device can get that W. So, Mask Squad, here we are with the next round of speed test here. This is going to be the part of the speed test where we look at the A10e benchmark, the Geekbench scores, and we also are going to run a speed test to see which device can get the faster up and down speeds. So looking at the A10e benchmark here, you can see that the Moto E has a score of 121,587, and the Galaxy A10e, which is a pretty good score here for a device that's pretty old, has a score of 105,685. So, not really much else to go over here. The Galaxy A10e is a little behind the Moto E here, so the W goes to the Moto E. So, Matt Squad, getting over to Geekbench here. Geekbench 5 to be exact. With the Moto E, we have a single core score of 231 and a multi-core score of 766. And with the Galaxy A10e, we have a pretty close single core score of 212 and a multi-core score of 529. Now, close doesn't count here. The Moto E has to win this part of the speed test as well, although the single core performance is quite similar between the two. It's kind of surprising there. But nonetheless, the bigger number is on the Moto E here, so it takes the Geekbench as well. So Matt Squad, here we are with the speed test part of the speed test here, where we test the up and down speeds between both devices. Now, both of them are in the same exact Wi-Fi network here, the same band as well. So we're going to go ahead and test the up and down speeds and see you guys in a few seconds. So Matt Squad, here we are with the results here of the speed test. The Moto E has a 24.9 for the down speeds and a 17 even for the up. While on the Galaxy A10e, we have a 30.5 on the down and a 19.9 on the up. So obviously the Galaxy A10e takes this W here, but being that the Moto E took the first two categories of this round of the speed test here, it wins this round here because 2 out of 3 obviously takes the W here. So as of right now, the Moto E has a score of 2 and the Galaxy A10e has a score of 1. Let's get to the next round of the speed test. So Matt Squad, here we are with the next round of the speed test here, the application install test, in which we install 3 of the top applications here from the Play Store, and whichever device installs 2 of those 3 faster than the other automatically wins this round of the speed test. So as you can see, the first application is going to be Zoom Cloud Meetings, and we're going to get that installed here in 3, 2, that goes to the Moto E 2020. So Matt Squad, being that the Moto E took the first application there, we're going to go ahead and install the second application, which is HBO Max, aka the best application in the world. Don't at me, just watch the install here in 3, 2, that goes to the Moto E 2020. So Matt Squad, as you saw there, as per rules, the Moto E installed 2 of those 3 applications faster than the Galaxy A10e. And so as of right now, the score is going to be 3 for the Moto E 2020 and 1 for the Galaxy A10e. Let's get to the final round of the speed test here. So Matt Squad, here we are with the final round of the speed test here. And this is basically a power on and power off test, or in other words, a restart test, to see which device can turn off and turn back on faster than the other. So let's go ahead and get that started in 3, 2, that goes to the Galaxy A10e. So Matt Squad, as you saw there with the power on and power off test, that went to the Galaxy A10e. So that means the final score is going to be 3 for the Moto E and 2 for the Galaxy A10e. Deuces.